Welcome back to Yogaxpress, your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body to still the mind. My name is Banu Suresh. I'm your host for this program. And today we have with us Talisa Michela to my left and Denden Girmay to my right. As a team, the three of us are back here with you to stretch with you to help take you through postures, workshop these postures one at a time. You might find we may practice about 10 to 12 postures right here in front of the cameras. Our holding times are much longer, so it's when you hold that you really feel the intensity of the postures. The longer you hold, the happier you feel because you release more endorphins when you hold your postures. Of course, once you know the sequence, one after the other, there are 48 simple stretches that we've put together for you. Once you know what comes next, half your battle is over because 90% of stress levels are built up because you don't know what's coming next. When you have anxiety building up if you don't know what's coming next. Also, we were discussing before we started today's taping, when you know what's coming next and when you practice it often enough, you're retraining neglected muscles. Remember, Denden, we were talking about that. You retrain neglected muscles. And Talisa and I were chatting too. We were thinking, if you have a sequence that's put in front of you that'll help you target all major muscle groups, glands, and organs in under 20 minutes, you know what's coming next, you could finish these stretches in under 20 minutes, you've got a full workout right there at your fingertips. 20 minutes is all we need. Talisa Michela. Talisa, welcome back.
Thank you, Banu, for allowing me to be here.
It's a pleasure, always a pleasure to have you back. I love the adaptations you do, especially when we do the prone postures. That was great.
Oh boy.
Any suggestions for our viewers?
I think that when you have, right now I have a human growing, but if you have you just have that extra love in that area.
Oh yes, and love handles.
Yeah, love handles are just
right.
like extra whatever it could be. Sometimes it's kind of difficult to get in these positions, but you can find a way that you can still go into poses by accommodating yourself in your body to get into the position. Don't just give up on yourself. No, because that's not the point of doing yoga, is to keep going, find ways to adapt to it, to make yourself capable of getting to the poses without straining yourself and your soul and your whole body. So it's just a slow thing that you could do. If you can't get in that position that day, try it. Don't just give up on that position. Oh, I can't. Yes, you can. You can align yourself correctly.
Right.
Aligning yourself can be painful because your body never did it before.
That's
Once
true.
you start doing it, your body gets used to it and desires it more.
That's beautifully put, and that's why it's so important for our viewers also to know, and for us to know what muscle groups we're working at any given point. So if our body knows that a certain posture is intended to strengthen the low back, and if we're not in a position to do the posture the traditional way, our body will make the adaptations so that you still get your workout. So that's a nice way. It's like a game of chess. I love the way you put your hair up. It's like a game of chess. You don't find, you're not able to get forward one way, you find another route. So I believe that's called lateral thinking. You can't find a way out one way. You just try. You keep your goal in mind and work whatever way you need to get there. So if you want to work a certain muscle group, if you cannot do it in prone position to strengthen your back, you could go on your side. Great points. Thanks for pointing that out, Talisa. Denden Girmay. Denden, love your hair. What did you do with it? You put it in a little bun. Okay.
Want to get it out of my way, I just throw it up there, tie it up.
And how do you feel today? Any suggestions for our viewers?
Don't sweat the small stuff.
That's right.
I think that's copyright. Seriously, no joking. A lot of things that I've learned in Banu's in this course has been very usable over life. When something, blocks you, take another way, take another approach. That's very great point for life. There was something yesterday, I can't remember, but it was just like, that's, a good point for life. Like, forgive yourself for not being able to do something. Try things. Keep pushing yourself. Every time you try a little bit more. I don't think there's anything that you said that wasn't like
applicable to every
a
day.
big like a thing for like just life.
We're not looking at cows in the fields. Sometimes it's important to let your imagination run. But what if I've never seen a cornfield? What if I've never seen cows in the fields? Right? But you still are visualizing something. So you're talking about trying to get somewhere with a certain image in mind, and you encourage yourself to get there, right? We don't give up. It's wonderful. Okay, we're not going to give up. So today we are taking our viewers through some standing postures. Ladies, are we ready? I like that. She did a yay with her foot. So let's all stand up. While we are getting into our standing postures, to start off with, first of all, I'd like to remind our viewers, Yogaxpress is 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, on Time Warner 57, RCN 84, and FIAS 35. Thanks to Josiane Hurd, our director, and Adina Marmelstein on camera. Today's episode has been made possible, and also thanks to Roberta Espinel, our facilitator, for the amazing studio lights and the sounds. We're going to take our viewers hopefully through 19 standing postures from the 48 plus sequence. If you hear any pops and crackles, those are air pockets. Those are not Rice Krispies, so don't worry. Place your palms in front of your chest. Elbows are raised, heels together, toes slightly apart. Hasta Uttana, hands raised. This posture is Namaskarasana or prayer. We're going to take you through arms raised. Inhale. Talisa, watch the mic on top. Take your arms all the way up. Once your arms are up, wiggle your biceps behind your ears. Tilt your pelvis forward. Take your arms back. Exhale. Fold from the hip. Pada Hasta. Now, make any adaptations you need to. When you're coming all the way down, you may want to bring your feet out at hip width apart. If you think you can keep your heels and your feet together, do that. You get a deeper stretch in the back of your legs. Now, you want to bring your heels out. Your feet are about 4 to 6 inches apart. Inhale. Bring your arms in front of you, palms facing each other. Exhale. Bend at the knees. Utkat or thunderbolt. Engage your low back muscles and lean back a little bit. If you feel there's too much pressure on the knees, you want to lean back. Inhale, let's come up. Exhale and release. Let's all turn to face the front right of the mat. This camera is going to pick us up. Bring your legs out, Trikonasana. 3 is 3 corners, corners, 3 corners, 3 corners, literally triangle. Bring your legs out about 3 feet apart. Yes, you're ahead of yourself, Denden. That's good. Put your brakes on and then turn. Once your feet are nice and firm, turn your left foot out so that the heel of the left foot is at a T with the inside of the right foot. Inhale the arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Lean a little to your left. Exhale. I'm going to take my right foot a little further. Exhale. Dip your left arm in front of your left ankle. Take your right arm all the way up. You should feel a wonderful stretch on the inside of your upper left thigh and a lovely stretch on the outside of your upper right thigh as well. Inhale, let's come up. Turn your left foot in, turn the right foot out. And before Denden decides to spank me, I'm going to move a little away. The heel of the right foot, we're going to look away from the cameras for just a moment. The heel of the right foot is at a T with the inside of the left foot. Lean a little to your right. The knees are not bent just yet. Exhale, dip your right arm in front of your right leg. Left arm goes all the way up. Both palms face forward. You're gathering energy from around you. Look up at the raised arm and hold. Inhale, let's come up. Arms at shoulder height, palms are still facing down. Keep your foot where it is. Your right foot stays where it is. Veera Bhadra, brave warrior. Exhale, bend the right knee. Take that a step further. Dip your right hand in front of your right ankle. Take the left arm all the way up. Take your left palm. Left hand goes all the way overhead. This posture may involve a little bit of balance. Take your left arm all the way over. So turn your palm in. That's it. Beautiful. Look up at the tip of your fingers on the right hand. Inhale. Press the right foot in. Let's come up. Both arms at shoulder height. Turn the right foot in. Turn the left foot out this time. Virabhadra goes straight into Virabhadra Kona. Exhale, bend the left knee. Keep exhaling. Dip the left hand in front of the left ankle. Right arm goes all the way up. Take the right arm. Challenge yourself. Take the right arm all the way overhead. Virabhadra Kona. If you fall out of a posture, get right back in. Do not give up on yourself. Look at the tip of your fingers on the right hand. You should feel a wonderful stretch on the whole right side of your body. Inhale, let's come up. Straighten your left knee, turn the left foot in. Exhale, release your arms, wiggle your feet a little closer, and let's turn to face the front of the mat. Keep your feet about 6 to 8 inches apart. Keep your feet parallel. This time, we'll turn to face the front left of the mat. I think the camera here will get us in profile. So I'm going to have Denden come forward just a little bit. I'll go back a little. Your insides of your feet are parallel. Tiryang Asana. Tiryang is reverse inversion or really deep inversion. Place both your palms on your buttocks. Push your elbows close together. That already opens up your chest. You know, when we were kids, we used to talk about trying to meet your elbows behind your back. And you know why we did that? Right. Because it makes you feel happy. What's happening is when you open up your chest, it literally does. It releases those wonderful endorphins. It squeezes the trapezius muscles, brings your latissimus, the big muscles behind the shoulder, brings it together, releases endorphins. Now, we want to get even happier, not just happy now. Going to keep inhaling, open up your chest, lift your chin up. When you get past midpoint, glide your hands, keep exhaling past midpoint, glide your hands down the back of your legs. Keep that connection. Keep exhaling, and let's go as deep as we can. Bend your knees, inhale. Let's come up. And you might feel, at times, you might feel a little bit dizzy going backward. The idea is to engage your low back muscles, go back as deep as you can, and then we do a little bit of a forward fold. So the spine gets a little bit of a release, spinal extension. Bring your legs out about a little further apart than you normally would. And in this instance, I might use a block to show you how we can use the block to make the connection. I'm going to keep this close so it's handy. Put your brakes on, especially in this posture. You want to keep your brakes on, so bring your toes in. Inhale the arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Keep inhaling. Take your arms all the way overhead, palms facing in. Clasp your palms together. Before we get into the posture, this posture is called Prasarita Padottan. Prasarita is widespread, Padottan is feet, Asana is posture. We also used to, in my school, they used to call it Ugra Asana. Ugra is fierce. Exhale and fold with a nice straight back. Place your palms between your feet. And once your palms are nice and secure on the mat, you can bring your feet further out. You don't want to go too far that you slip. You want to go just far enough to help dip the crown of your head to the floor. You should feel a delicious stretch on the adductor muscles, the inside of both your thighs. Now, if you feel the top of your head is not going to touch the floor today, use your block at its lowest point, at midpoint. And if you're really tired on certain days, you may want to keep it at its highest orientation. So for that, I'm going to have to move it a little. Just make sure you make that connection. And then when you don't need it anymore, get it out of the way, press with your palms, wiggle your feet just a little closer till it's safe for you to take your palms off of the floor. Clasp your palms together. Inhale, come up with a straight back. Exhale and release. Very gently. Let's turn to face the front of the cameras. Okay. The next part is, it feels good, doesn't it?
Yes.
Just feel that wonderful pelvic stretch. Your little one is going to be born in a yoga posture. Heels together, toes apart.
Malasana.
The body's going to snap right back.
Palms in front of your chest. Ardha Chandra, half moon. Ardha is half, Chandra is moon. What we're going to do is we're going to sway gently from side to side so you get a beautiful compression of the obliques. Inhale the arms up. Wiggle your biceps behind your ears. Exhale, dip to the right. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale and release. Bring your palms in front of your chest. Hands in front of the chest. Elbows are raised. Palms are facing down. Bring your feet out. That's a great idea. Let's stagger ourselves. Bring your feet out about 6 to 8 inches apart. Insides of your feet are parallel to each other. Kati, chakra. Kati is spinning. Chakra is wheel. So we're like half spinning wheels. We're going to go halfway around the world. Is that where you're going in a couple of months from now?
Yeah.
So you want to go somewhere and start getting some practice. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to exhale. As we exhale, we're going to swing our right arm out. Inhale back in. Then the left arm. The first round, we keep our hips where they are, and the feet will always stay where they are. Second round, take your hips with you. Exhale to the right. Keep the left hand where it is, just the right arm goes all the way down. Right? That's it, beautiful. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, back to the center. This time, we're going to take our hips with us and go all the way out to either side. Exhale to the right. Inhale, back to the center. Feel the difference. Exhale to the left. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale and release. Another posture that will really improve concentration is a balanced posture. In fact, we have a series of 5 to 6 balanced postures coming one after the other. The first one is tree. Tree or vriksha. Vriksha in Sanskrit literally means tree. Transfer your weight to the right leg. Place your right hand on your hip. Turn your left knee out to the side. So you're raising your left heel. Turn your left knee out to the side. All your weight is centered on the right leg. Look at a point in front of you that doesn't move. Inhale. Lift your right foot up. Hold on to the left foot. I'm sorry. Thank you, Talisa, for not lifting the other foot. Hold on to the left ankle with the left hand. Attach the sole of the left foot to the inside of the upper right thigh. Look at a point that doesn't move. I'm going to look at the orange cone. When you're ready, place your palms in front of your chest. Denden, you're behind me. How are you doing? Let me look at the monitor. You're doing great. Very nice. Now take it a step further. Take it a step further. Inhale. Take your arms all the way up and then open up your palms. Vriksha or tree. Place your palms together. Exhale and release. Use the props you already have. Use your hands. Release your left foot. Transfer your weight to the left leg. Place the left hand on the left hip. Raise the right heel. Turn the right knee out to the side. You're welcome to join us, ma'am. There's a spare mat. Inhale the right foot up. Attach the sole of the right foot to the inside of the upper left thigh. So you want to make sure you're nice and secure. Once you're ready, place your palms in front of your chest. Now, if you don't want to go that high, you could place your foot, right foot, at your left ankle or your left calf. Just avoid your left knee. Inhale, take your arms up. Look at a point that doesn't move. Open up your palms and hold still. Place your palms together. Exhale and release. Sometimes I find my foot slips.
Yeah, that's what's going on with me.
It's slipping, right? Exhale and release. And that can happen because it's not just the side. Sometimes it's a garment, but also one leg is we are more comfortable balancing on one leg than the other. I find my left side, it slipped a little bit. Vriksha into Danda. Tula Danda. Tula Danda. Tula is balancing. Danda is stick. So balancing scales. Transfer your weight to the right leg. Raise the left heel. Place your palms in front of your chest. Inhale. Take your arms all the way overhead. We're going to try and balance our whole body like a fulcrum. You're looking at a balancing scale. The whole body weight is going to rest on the one leg. Exhale. Dip your torso. Lift your left leg. Flex your left foot. Look at a point that doesn't move. Inhale. Let's come up. Very gently exhale and release the arms. Nice. Exhale and release. Palms back in front of the chest. Transfer your weight to the left leg. Raise the right heel. Inhale. Take your arms all the way overhead. Make sure you're nice and steady on your left leg. Exhale. Dip the torso. Lift the right leg up. flex your right foot. Look at a point that doesn't move. Inhale. Let's come up. Very gently. Exhale and release. Transfer the weight. We were just on the left leg. Now going to transfer the weight again to the right leg. Place your right hand on your right hip. From Thula Danda, we'll take you through a posture called Uttita Pada. Uttita is raised, Pada is foot. Transfer your weight to the right leg. Right hand on the right hip. Inhale. Lift your left foot up. Hold on to your left big toe. When you're ready, exhale. Extend your left leg out. Now, if you wish, you can take your left leg all the way out to the side. Feel free to experiment. It looked really good there. And very nice. Very gently. Inhale and release. Transfer your weight to the left leg. As long as you feel, if you're not ready yet to take your leg all the way out either to the side or forward, that's okay as long as you feel the stretch in the back of your left leg. And this time we'll transfer the weight to the left leg. Place your left hand on your left hip. Raise your right heel. And if you're holding it for a long time, inhale, lift your right foot up. At home, if you're stretching with us, feel free to use the back of a chair. Exhale, extend your right leg out, and then try to experiment, go out to the side. Inhale, back to the center, exhale, and release. Very gently. Balance, but most of our postures here in the studios, we hold it for a fairly long time, but with balanced postures, it's not always easy. I noticed the last balanced posture, you were very comfortable. You held it for a long time. Will you think it's something that calms you down? Because that helps, right? Keeping your mind in the moment, right?
You may have just been doing it
For a
and
while.
then doing it and then doing it. And so suddenly the third time was great.
Feels much better, right? And when you feel comfortable in a posture, you want to do it over and over as well. So it's like a cycle, right? Encouraging ourselves. Let's take our viewers through a posture called Nataraj Asana. Transfer your weight to the right leg. Place your right hand on your right hip. Hold on to your left ankle from behind. So take your left hand, hold on your left ankle. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, dip your torso, lift your left leg up. So your left knee goes as high as you can take it. Look at a point that doesn't move. Inhale, let's come up. Exhale and release. Transfer your weight to the left leg. Place your left hand on your left hip. Hold on to the right ankle from behind. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, dip your torso, lift the right knee. Stay in the moment. This is your moment. This is your time to stretch. Inhale, let's come up. Exhale and release. One last balanced posture, Garudasana, Garuda or eagle. All we're doing is we're compacting all our muscles to lock ourselves in. So we're basically tightening ourselves and making ourselves really small. Imagine if we were sitting in an aircraft, not enough space, we're going to Garudasana, we'll be fine. You're going to travel, my dear, so you need this. The next one is for you, Denden, dedicated to you. Transfer your weight to your left leg. Cross your right knee over your left. Try to wrap your right foot around your left calf or ankle. Right knee is up. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, dip your left elbow over the right and twine your palms together. Twine your arms so your palms meet. Bend your knees a little. Inhale, let's come up. Release the right leg. Untangle your arms and let's switch legs. Transfer your weight to the right leg. Cross, use the props you already have. So use your hands, cross your left knee over your right. Wrap your left foot around your right ankle or calf. Left knee is up. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, dip the right elbow over the left and twine your arms together so your palms meet. Look at a point that doesn't move and bend your knees just a little more. Inhale, let's come up. Release the left leg, untangle the arms, and we're done with balanced postures. I typically don't enjoy balanced postures too much but it feels good when we come out of it, doesn't it? Yes. I know you enjoy balanced postures, so don't tell me you don't. You like
I
it
enjoy
too.
them. I wish I can do other things, but I have to be.
You're doing fine. Once the little guy is out, you'll do a lot more. No, you're doing well even with that, right? And you enjoyed, especially the last one that I watched, the Uttita Pada. He was standing. Oh, was it the tree? He was standing there forever.
No,
So this girl's already in
my
there.
left foot, right, I was starting to notice even when we did the back one, the right was
One side cooperates a lot more, right?
better.
That happens to me all the time, especially in the prone positions, and I notice that's probably an imbalance in our body. I'm willing to acknowledge it.
Or it might even be like, you're right-handed.
Possible,
So
yeah.
You do
So your right side is more alert.
or versus the left. I don't know.
That's a good perspective. I never thought of it that way.
Scientists.
Yeah. We have about a couple of minutes left. I think we could very easily take our viewers through about 3 or 4 more postures. So, heels together, toes slightly apart. Inhale the arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Keep inhaling. Take your arms all the way overhead. Hold on to the opposite elbows. So once you've made that connection, wiggle your biceps behind your ears. And let's look up. I'm suddenly watching myself on TV over there, and I need to get taller. Okay, Denden, I'm catching up with you. Talisa, it'll take me a while. Now, keep your back nice and straight. Exhale and fold from the hip. Suspend your whole body. This is a wonderful moment which helps us realize that gravity really is the basis of all yoga. Gravity is one of the 5 main principles of yoga. You let gravity do its job. Just think about it, Denden. If we were in space, none of these postures would be a problem. Yeah, because there's no gravity there, right? You can just get into any twist. Of course, once you get into the twist, coming undone will be the big problem. But getting yourself into posture, in fact, I'd like to tell our viewers, while we're still in this posture, we're holding it for a while, getting that beautiful stretch in the back of our legs. If you practice Padmasana in water, it's so much easier. I've tried that in the swimming pool. Inhale, very gently, exhale, release your palms down. We just came out of a posture called Uttanasana. Palms about 6 to 8 inches in front of your feet. Take the left leg back and then the right. Sorry, Denden, downward dog again. Let's give it another name. It's called mountain posture. In the school I trained in, Parvat or mountain. Keep exhaling while the cameras are still rolling and the titles are coming up. We'd like to thank Josie and Hurd, our director, Roberto Espinel, our facilitator, for the amazing studio lights, and Adina Mamulseen on camera. Inhale from downward dog or mountain, Parvatasana. Inhale, bring the right foot between the hands. Ashwa Sanchala. Ashwini is horse. Place the left knee on the floor. Uncurl your toes in the left foot. Ashwini or horse. Place both hands on the right knee first. Exhale and dip. Open up your chest. Lift your chin up. Now, let's take it into what I like to call the Yogaxpress twist, but it does have a name. Parsva Kona Namaskara. Inhale. Parsva is intense. Kona is Kona. Intense prayer twist. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale. Dip your right elbow. Make whatever adaptations you need. Place your left elbow over your right knee. Place the right hand, right palm on top of the left, and look up at the raised elbow. Very gently. Let's ease off and let's switch legs. That would close our episode for today. Take the right knee back, bring the left foot forward. Uncurl your toes on the right foot. Wiggle your left foot as far as you can. Dip the hip. Keep exhaling. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, dip the right elbow over the left. Parsva Kona Namaskara. Place the left palm on top of the right. Look up at the raised elbow and hold. Inhale and release. Let's come in all fours. I think the cameras are going to go off, but we are going to relax and get some feedback.